What's up, guys? It's Lawrence. Thanks for stopping by my channel. If you like what you see, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Observing obscure observances. Looking at the calendar, today it's April 10th, and we started off with ASPCA Day. The American Society for the Prevention of the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, ASPCA, the first animal welfare organization of its kind in the Western Hemisphere, was created on April 10, 1866. It works with shelters and humane societies across the country with the mission of preventing cruelty to animals. Its founder, Henry Bergh, was inspired to create the organization after seeing a seeing a cart horse being beaten by its drivers. While in a diplomatic post overseas at the behest of Abraham Lincoln, Bergh visited the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals in London, which also influenced him in the creation of ASPCA. So it's kind of like some of those game shows. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That was big in London, I think, if I remember right. And then it came over here. It was a big hit over here. Kind of like how the Backstreet Boys, they were pretty big over in London, then they came to America, and it was kind of like the Beatles, kind of. All right, here we go. Okay. The New York State Legislature passed a charter incorporating ASPCA on April 10, 1866. Later that same month, the first real animal anti-cruelty law in the United States was passed, giving ASPCA the power to investigate animal cruelty complaints and make arrests. The organization, which has its headquarters in New York City, became the model for many other humane organizations across the country. Today's holiday commemorates the organization's founding. In 2007, an official celebration was held by ASPCA on this date, with events being held around the country as well as an ASPCA Day Festival in New York's Union Square. Fittingly, ASPCA has also created Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Month, which also takes place in April each year. So there you go. And I would like to say, for those of you who have the Sarah McLachlan song Angel implanted in your heads, I'm very sorry, but I'm having that happen too. I mean, it's a nice song. It's a very beautiful song. But when they juxtapose it with those sad-looking animals and the abused animals, it really pulls at your heartstrings. But after a while, it's like, all right, I get it. I don't know. Do they guilt trip you to make those commercials? I don't know. Sometimes, maybe it's me. Anyway. Encourage a Young Writer Day. Yes, I believe that all writers need encouragement, no matter what it is they're writing. You gotta give them a little boost. I mean, I'm a writer of sorts. I mean, I write occasionally. I used to write a lot, but I kind of fell out of it. But I should really get back into it. I should start writing down more stuff. I mean, well, I take down notes and stuff, but I need to write more. I need to write more stuff. Maybe like a comedy act or some more skits for my little radio show. I gotta get back in the saddle on that. Or maybe team up with someone who's really creative. I don't know. This is kind of happening already. Global Work from Home Day. Well, we're kind of already somewhat doing that with this COVID-19. Golfers Day, also known as Golf Day. Observed annually on April 10th. April 10th. But this year they're not having the Masters, which I don't have a problem with, because then we don't have to go through Jim Nance's commentary. I'm sorry, I've never found him all that interesting. He puts me to sleep. He makes football boring, if that's even possible. He just does. It's like, he's like the delivery, the whole thing is, I'm not into it. All right. Good Friday. Well, it's Good Friday today because Easter jumps around the calendar. But I figure I might as well read about it, see what this is all about. I don't know why it's called Good Friday when it's a story of Jesus getting crucified. Where was the good in that? All right, here we go. Good Friday is a solemn day commemorating the crucifixion and death of Jesus Christ as recorded in the Bible. It takes place the day after Maundy Thursday and 2 days before Easter Sunday. It is believed to have been observed since around 100 CE. There are a few theories as to why this Friday is called Good. Some thinks the name comes from God's Friday. Others thinks the Good stands for holy. Still, others think the Good refers to that the belief is Jesus paid the ultimate sacrifice for humankind's sins. Prayer and fasting may be important parts of the day. Fasting was particularly important for the day early on in its observation. Many Catholics still fast or partially fast by not eating any meat. Church services are often held in the afternoon from around noon to 3 p.m., as this is the time when Jesus is believed to have hung on the cross before dying. Many churches reenact the procession of the cross to Calvary where Jesus was crucified. Other stations of the cross are also reenacted. Candles are often extinguished in churches, and some churches drape black over paintings, statues, and crucifixes, the day's most important symbol to show mourning. This is also done in some homes. Some also keep their homes somewhat quiet on the day with little music, television, or computer use. It is a public holiday in some countries, but not in the United States, although some states it is a state holiday. Some employees get the day off, financial markets, and many public schools and universities are also closed for the day. And that is that. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, but there's a there's an episode of South Park where they reenact the stages of the cross, and Cartman plays Jesus, and they leave him up on this hill for like 3 weeks. They want him to die so that he can get a resurrection. The kids think erection. It's a really funny episode. Check it out. Season 3, Episode 2, Spontaneous Human Combustion. Check it out. It's pretty funny. All right, here we go. National Cinnamon Crescent Day. Craving some cinnamon right now. Maybe some Cinnabons. National Dive Bar Day. A little hard to observe that now, but, I've been to a couple dive bars in my day. They're a pretty nice place, actually. National Farm Animals Day. No information on that one. National Hug Your Dog Day. Can you do that now with the coronavirus happening? I don't know. Can you? Maybe you probably can. Poet in a Cupcake Day. Never heard of this one. Poet in a Cupcake. All right. This is kind of peculiar. Okay, here we go. It's only 5 lines. Poet in a Cupcake Day takes place on Friday of Take Your Poet to School Week, which is held during the first full week of April. On this day, cupcakes are decorated in such a way to resemble or be associated with a favorite poet or poets. Cutout of poets are commonly used to decorate cupcakes, often being colored and then put on popsicle sticks and then in cupcakes. Cupcakes themselves are commonly decorated with themes related to a poet or poets. Sometimes paper cupcakes are used instead of real cupcakes. Before decorating is done, poets are often learned about and their poetry is often read. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice little thing there. Or you could just go to a coffee shop, do the whole snapping thing to appreciate your love of the poem. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have with us Mr. Shel Silverstein. That sort of thing. All right, here we go. Going back a little bit. Where are we at now? We're at Dive Bar, Farm Animal, Hug Your Dog. Safety Pin Day. Never heard of this one. Okay. I guess it's to appreciate safety pins. All right, here we go. Ouch is not an expression that you'll hear today, thanks to Walter Hunt, who created the safety pin. As one story goes, Hunt, a prolific inventor, needed to pay off a $15 debt to someone, so he decided to invent something and use some of the profits from the patent to pay the person. Now, this does seem a bit dubious, as it would take some time for an invention to get patented, but many sources online claim that this to be the case. Hunt received patent 6281 on April 10, 1849, and Safety Pin Day, an informal holiday, occurs on its anniversary. It is believed that he sold the rights to the patent for $400 to the W.R. Grayson Company and was unable to pay the person he was indebted to. An alternate story says that a businessman named Richardson paid him $100 to apply for the patent with the condition he would turn the patent over to him afterwards. Whatever the case, Hunt sold the rights and didn't reap the larger financial rewards of the patent. Hunt made the safety pin as an improvement to the dress pin. He wanted to prevent injuries to fingers and other parts of the body that came with these existing straight pins. He made it with a brass wire about 8 inches in length. The center was coiled into a spring, and a shielded clasp and a point were at the ends. The spring forced the wire into the clasp, and the clasp protected users and kept the safety pins from opening. The same basic design that Hunt came up with is still used today. The safety pin is mostly often used to fashion fabric, but is also used as an accessory, as jewelry, and in place for rings for body piercings. It became associated with punk rock subcultures in the 1970s, being worn on clothing and as earrings. Currently, it is still used to pin bibs on the shirts of runners, being more adhesive towards runners. In the Ukraine, they are put inside children's clothing to fight off evil spirits. In Mexico, they are pinned close to a pregnant woman's belly as this is thought to protect the child. In recent years, safety pins have even been associated with social and political messages, whether being worn by women in India to fight harassment in support of immigrants in England or in the United States following the 2016 election. The precursors to Hunt's pin can be traced back millennia. Ornamental clasp used to hold clothing together, called fibulae, came out in the Bronze Age in Europe when the Mycenaeans began using them in the 14th century BCE. The Romans went on to use them on togas, and the Etruscans used them on cloaks and dresses. As they were visible, they became more decorative and elaborate and were made with gold, silver, and bronze. They illustrated class differences, and not everyone could afford to buy them. Today's safety pins are affordable to everyone, making it easy for anyone to celebrate today's holiday. And there's a little bio about Walter Hunt, but I'm not going to get into it right now because I have other things I have to do. I got to finish this, and then I'm going to upload this, then upload the I got to upload the Jeopardy video, then I'm going to upload this. So, and then I'm going to be doing my radio show, which information will be at the end. Salvation Army Founders Day. No information on that one. Siblings Day. All right, I'm going to read about this, then I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, and then that's going to be the end, I think. All right, here we go. Going up. Okay, okay, here we go. Siblings Day celebrates and honors the special bond between siblings. Like Mother's Day, Father's Day, and National Grandparents' Day, it celebrates a family relationship. The relationship with siblings is often a lifelong relationship, one that usually lasts longer than a relationship with parents or grandparents. Siblings may know each other longer than anyone else throughout their lives. These relationships may be some of the closest that they have as well. Today's holiday strengthens the relationships between siblings, which in turn strengthens our families, communities, and the nation. Siblings Day was created by Claudia Vert. She lost both of her siblings, Alan and Lisette, at an early age. Fittingly, the day takes on Lisette's birthday. Claudia's goal, and the goal of the Siblings Day Foundation, is to make the holiday a true national day, one that is a federal holiday just like Mother's Day and Father's Day. The day has been recognized by past presidents, including Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Barack Obama. Gubernatorial proclamations have been made in 49 states, and many other politicians and people have recognized the day. It was first held in 1995. The Siblings Day Foundation was incorporated in 1997, and it became a nonprofit organization in 1999. So there you go with that. Now, I have a sibling. I have a sister, and she currently lives out in California, and she's great. She's a great woman, 2 kids, loving husband, been married for 15 years, high school sweethearts. It's just a very strong, very great family, very loving family, and I know I've talked about this before. I'm definitely going to talk about it here today. But I am what's known as a surviving triplet. I was born 3 months early. That's why I am blind. I have a condition known as retinopathy of prematurity. And the way that works is I was born, well, when I was born, the retina didn't develop all the way. The retina in my left eye didn't develop all the way. I mean, the right one, it's there, but it's like it only has light perception. Like I can see when the lights are on or when they're off, and I can see outlines of people, but other than that, not much else. I used to be able to see a little bit, like I could see colors and shapes, letters, numbers, and stuff like that, but they'd have to be pretty big. They had to be real big in order for me to see them. I had to wear glasses and stuff. Oh, it was a whole big thing. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't that bad. But in all seriousness, I'm a surviving triplet. I was one of two other kids, Alex and Zachary. We were all born on November 1st, 1987, and we all came out very early. Alex was born 12:36 a.m. Zachary was born 12:46 a.m. and then I was born 12:48 a.m. And Zachary, he passed on 2 days later. And my brother Alex, he hung in there until April 28th, 1988, and he passed on. And, well, I miss him, and I often wonder what life would be like if we had all made it, if we were all here, if we all came out on time. But what I do know is that if, I love him, I'm pretty sure that we'll meet again, hopefully, one of these days. Maybe when I pass on, maybe I'll spend eternity with them. I'm not sure. Would be nice. See what it's like up there. I don't know. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Lawrence Ross. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great Easter. And just stay safe, everybody. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Hey guys, it's Lawrence. Well, that's the end of the video, but before I go, I want to thank you guys for checking out the content. If you like, you can check out my radio show every Friday evening at 7 p.m. on rasradiolive.com. That's R-A-S radiolive.com, radiochaos.net, and in this case, it's chaos with a K, K-A-O-S, radiochaos.net, or nonamenetwork.net. It's called the LRWS, and check it out. We also have a store, teespring.com, T-E-E, spring.com/stores/LRWS. And if you want, you can check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/LRoss1987. Thanks for watching.